A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
Man, happy Thanksgiving. It was good, man. Hey, just finally got some peace and quiet.
Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here.
What about you, man? Y'all threw down over there?
Taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Y'all threw down over there? Oh, you went to Dayton, didn't you? You ain't play your game yet, did you?
Ready to get this one started.
You played your game yet?
From Lincoln Financial Field. On the return,
yeah, they did. That's why Morph told me when I finished training, he ready. Nah, that's for the new week. I just did my training. Make sure ain't nobody send you no message in the room. And they be talking about he ain't respond. Here's Walker.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Like that run. So I like that run.
Good sign here early. Everybody on
offense
there up front in the backfield.
Yeah, man. Morph was texting me and everything.
What do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have
we about to go right now.
In a big way when they have those types of runs.
Mayfield on play action. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's
playing Madden all day.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Ghanzz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
180.
Running the toss to Irving. They give him about 40
what?
But he's marked short, so he'll be 3rd about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers. To the right side, catch made by Buka. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4-4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well-trained, well-prepared, and excited to start this game.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Point it right.
Mayfield with it once more. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Irving.
Oh, come on, bro.
Tackle back at the 4-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they come up now, second and goal.
Real. 180! Hurry! Regular! Done!
Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton from 4 yards out. And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Eagles 0.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Set. They'll touch you.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What's the glitch with Tampa 2, they said? What's the glitch with Tampa 2? And they said, you can't touch Tampa 2 or something, or would it mess it up or something?
2 remaining as we step aside here in this
I
second
don't even
quarter.
mess with it for that reason.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go play.
Oh, shoot. Got me. Ooh, yeah.
And down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw.
Ooh, yeah.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him a back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Some bliss I found today, man. Family. Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? What? Is that better?
A run up the middle with Irvin.
Let's go. Let's go.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. This is 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Mayfield down. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
180! What's up?
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss
What's up, baby girl?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This now a 3rd and 4.
Run. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. This will be
Those are down before you come out.
Put him in drive.
touchdown,
Gotcha.
Buccaneers. Bucky Irving from 10 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to that lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that can be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Love you, kids.
Love you, sir.
Like, I'm gonna be asleep by the time.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Open man, it's Devontae Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Oh, shoot.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Cooper.
We won.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Ooh.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Throwing is Hurts.
Yeah, bro.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Yes, bro.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2, both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man.
You should have been gone, bro. What we doing?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Come on, man.
The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on 4th down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now Mayfield.
Huh.
That's to his running back, complete. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. To throw, Mayfield. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it out to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Final play of the half, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first
boy.
half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Oh, shoot.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment to what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Once again, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is now an even 30. Following the touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deep into the...
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
That's good.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8.
No touch that. Out. Right anyway. Go silver, ready? No touch.
Back to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Eagles, 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay for the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
63. Crowd love ready. Hey, 73.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
Man,
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 82 yards. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it will sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And his throw here is incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do by pushing the ball downfield.
Shoot, ready?
Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Dada. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ghanzz Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
180! Run.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Mayfield off the play fake.
Dang it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Got you. It's R1, dog.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Go Silver, ready? 63. 69.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end down his
What?
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still way short of stakes on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 37-yard line.
Alert! Real.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
What?
That will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Crowd love Yanni. Let's make a play here. Big play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers come up with the lead.
Good game, Brad.
It will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So fire the cannons. It's it's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.